Oh gosh, another one of these shafts. Okay, Ooh, dang, gosh! Climbing down, I really hope...
This way. Maybe further up the shaft.
I really hope in the next game for Ben West they make climbing down just as easy as it is climbing up. Because climbing up is easy, climbing across is easy, climbing down, nerve-wracking. Not altogether intuitive. Nothing over here.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more...
This is Margot Shin's area.
I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults.
Ooh, that was a weird shading.
Buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime. No different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet. A barren sphere. Just Gaia. And her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Wow, that was very apocalyptically depressing.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through.
I don't think we've heard Charles Ronson before.
There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either.
Oh no.
All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's logs are sealed.
Birds of Paradise are forever extinct.
Safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha...
Elisabet's room. I know it. She didn't even get
Sorry,
a chance
Charles.
to unpack.
Your message ain't that
These are her
important.
journals. Elisabet's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Alright, I think... I need to climb out this way. Okay. Through her room.
Elisabet. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap.
Ooh, that's kind of big.
Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility.
Oh, that's not good.
Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible.
Those are hologram flowers.
Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there.
Travis Tate.
Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elisabet, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
So she ensured their safety at the cost of her own. That's her last act.
That was the last transmission of Elisabet Sobeck. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Whoa, we got a lot to scan.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart. Because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself. For others. For everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your
Nah,
loss.
he's not really sure what it
She
is.
wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Alright, we got a lot of stuff to listen here.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy.
Oh no.
I had to try to express
I think Charles had the feelings for her.
all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising.
The way he describes this,
It killed you.
I feel like he did have feelings for her. The way he describes what she did.
Perspectives.
You don't use those words commonly.
Keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know. Maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg, I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you.
Gaia
I mean,
enabled that protocol.
Elisabet Sobeck. There's only one.
Now there's
I
two.
miss you.
Oh yeah, I miss you. Travis Tate, creator of Hades.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Yeah, she had a little bit of a stalker. Actually, hold on, I need to actually scan this thing right here. There we go.
Hell, Liz.
Ted Farrell, really?
I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point.
Huh.
You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Stupid idiot.
Hello, Margot.
More from Charles Ronson.
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
Ted wants to know what's going on over here.
Keep him happy. Liz
This is after they got locked in.
happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can you do?
Oh man, so even after the end, Ted was still meddling and figuring out what was going on. The Earth is a barren wasteland, and they're all locked in their separate little, homes for the remainder of their lives, as the Pharaoh Plague is destroying the rest of the world. And he's still trying to figure out what's going on, figure out how Zero Dawn is going. Like, dude, Ted, get out of your lane. Or stay in your lane, I meant. Stay in your lane.
A lot of history. A whole lot of so-called truth. A whole lot of noise. It's not pablum, Liz. It's poison.
And I think, hold on. I think we missed something there. A very important data point. Nope. It's poison. Nope. That was the whole thing. Okay. That was the whole interaction. Ted Farrow is up to something.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored.
Ah!
He
Oh!
found the control room.
Gosh!
I'm on my way.
Ha ha ha! Freaking out right now. Game, stop freaking me out.
I've been taking a hard look at the project.
The Zero Dawn project?
In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Ted Farrow's up to something. He's got a plan, and he feels like it's the right one, even though Zero Dawn is well in effect. It's already underway. Whoa. There's a lot of intake of air in that room.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
I'm just walking over the Alphas.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say.
Ted?
This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See what this is about.
Charles is still accessing it.
I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No.
Oh, he's gonna try and mess it up.
It's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every
Whoa.
copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry.
No, he's not.
Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
He's killing them all from remote. How did he get Omega clearance in the first place to the Zero Dawn project areas? Like, seriously. Wow. He slipped in a back door to everyone.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made.
Sentiment.
The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Alright, but we came here for the not Alpha Registry, the Master Override.
The Master Override. That's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
We gotta figure that out later, I guess. Let's not die getting back to his workshop, shall we? Over here. There's nothing else over here, so. Okay, good. I was about to say, I'm like, are we gonna have a problem here? Whew.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Thank you. Now to get back up. Okay. Sometimes it's not always obvious. The shading can kind of hide the path back. Oh, he's actually here
Here?
for the second time.
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to
So he was the original leader.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire, not Meridian.
The Spire.
The Spire.
Because that generated the codes
Now,
to
why
shut down the
would that be?
plague robots.
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. It's code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again.
Because that's his programming.
Unless you stop it.
That's what he has to do. Sure, why
I
not?
want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago.
He's actually willing to tell us.
In my case,
No complaints.
the device was heavily damaged.
Wow.
There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jew.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different.
So this still doesn't explain how it
This
got
was
into
not
the
quite
Titan
dead.
in the
It
jungle.
couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location.
Of course.
The
That makes
surrounding
sense.
Geography. Who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Hades
Yeah,
is
so
smart.
quite a small
Smart
army.
The
AI.
commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
Did Travis Tate program that all into the Hades?
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes.
He's not denying
The
it.
tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, It was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
I've heard
I
enough.
don't need to hear anything more.
He still doesn't seem repentant at all, so...
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Sylens. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem.
Easy.
Sylens. Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
And so he exits. What a great exit. He's a villain. I mean, he helped us and everything, but you can't deny all the things he's done. It kind of makes him a villain. And now we have his staff. We have replaced our staff with his, and I think a damage upgrade of a sort. Alright, so we got some stuff here that we can scan for information. He kind of left these here for us to listen to. But for right now, it is getting late, and I am pretty much over my 4-hour limit. We're definitely probably going to get to the point where we're going to finish the game in the next stream, most likely. So for here, we are done. And I think I have an auto-save here, so that would probably be where I'm going to load up on the next game save. So I hope you all enjoyed this stream, and look forward to the climactic finale of Horizon Zero Dawn in the next one. Until then, see you all later, and stay retro.